Greetings everybody, it's me again with another video, a follow-up. It's Friday the 5th of December 2025. My previous video I mentioned a name there, Cesare Borgia. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And I said something there that's a shocking fact. The son of a pope. But let me start like this. In my previous video, I spoke about the false depiction of Jesus Christ in paintings from the Renaissance period, the Middle Ages, and it has persisted right through to the modern day. These kind of paintings, copies, etc., are in millions of homes and in several thousands of churches, depicting Jesus Christ as a white Caucasian with blue eyes, flowing brown hair, with a heart that's painted in his chest, a heart of love. And that is supposed to be Jesus Christ to many people. But I said that's actually a false depiction of Jesus Christ, because it's actually the painting of the man Cesare Borgia in the Middle Ages, who posed before, I think it is Leonardo da Vinci who painted him, and thereafter copies were made, and people were made to believe that is actually the painting of Jesus Christ. Of course, that version is not the true version of Jesus Christ, as I explained yesterday, or in my previous video. But let me elaborate about this Cesare Borgia. I did mention that he was the son of a Pope Alexander the Sixth. Now, that he was this decadent son of this Pope. But let me just give you a bit of background about the Borgias. The Borgia family had a great impact on the Renaissance period. And in fact, the head of the Borgia family turned out to be the Pope Alexander the Sixth, and he can be described as the baddest of the bad. In fact, the coat of arms of the Borgia family is a bull, and he's basically like the idiom that says the bull in the china shop. He didn't have any regard for the moral code of his church, as well as for the times that he lived in, that is the Renaissance, where there was a lot of belief in the Christian world in Europe that leaders were appointed by God, and that people had to be obedient to their leaders, like kings and bishops and princes and so forth. In fact, he didn't even attempt to mask his worldly appetites. In fact, he flaunted them. So that's a little bit of a background about the Borgia family. And this Borgia, he fathered several children from various women. And the one son, as I said, Cesare, became, the image that people believed is Jesus Christ. I was at pains to explain yesterday, or the previous video, that Jesus Christ actually is not a white Caucasian, but actually from the Middle East, North Africa, and therefore he had a darker hue. He was had a darker skin than the white Jesus that's portrayed in the picture. But back to the point here. Firstly, Catholic priests, they take a vow of celibacy, which is no marriage, no sex, etc. So it's a bit surprising, and we should be alerted to the fact that this Pope, the highest position in their clergy, the papacy, the Pope, had no business basically to have children because of this vow that we talk about. Secondly, information like this is carefully kept away from Catholics and the average Christian. Thirdly, if these Christians knew, they would not be so happy and comfortable to have those pictures displayed on their walls or elsewhere. Fourthly, these Christians would ask questions, awkward questions about their clergy or their leadership. And the point is, basically, if you look at it, Catholics and Christians in general have very poor knowledge of the history of the church. You know, this information can impact on how we see things. There's a lot to be said about this. You know, I mentioned about white supremacy. Basically, the fact that Jesus Christ is depicted as a Caucasian white man, as I described, was used as a tool in colonizing different territories in the world to show white supremacy. So, you know, Catholics need to be aware of this, and Christians in general, because it says in the word, if a man believes wrong, he can be lost. You know, there's a scripture there that says, if a man doesn't know the truth, he can be manipulated in any which way. I trust that you understand this message, and that you will have a great day further.